Yeah. Good sour. Yeah, but really, it's nice.
Like jelly?
Is it?
Okay. But for now, let's get into this Fayeyoko. And like I said, there's a ton of moments. I'm going to try to cover as many of them as I can through these videos. But you have to wait till I have collected my own collection of all the moments that I've liked. And it's like over 230 something photos and videos. And we can go over that like in the next war room or the tribunal, okay? Where we'll really get to dig into it. So I'm not going to be sitting here over analyzing these moments or anything like that, because we can do that in the war room and the tribunal. This is just going to be me reacting to these moments, okay? Now, to be honest, I've already seen all these moments because they were all on my feed, all on my timeline. I was reposting them. I was saving them. I'm sitting there, you know what I'm saying? So I've already seen most of these moments, but I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and give you guys a reaction. But this is not going to be me doing like an overanalyzation of what we're seeing. First of all, I don't think that we need to overanalyze anything that we saw or anything that we heard, even though a lot of people were saying it was fan service. Here's the thing. Did they play up their flirtatiousness for the sake of their performances and for the sake of entertaining their fans during the season finales, the series finale? Yes, because they are performers. But they did not do fan service. And they were performing, right? And I need people to understand the difference before I get into the reaction, because some people were calling it fan service. And I was like, y'all, we use fan service the same way people use the word narcissist. People say that anybody who does anything that you don't like in a certain way is now a narcissist, right? It's like we overuse the word because somebody described it and it sounded like a couple of people you knew. And so you're like, well, everybody's a narcissist. Well, that's the same way people are doing with fan service now. They're like, well, everybody's doing it. And I was like, not every single person is doing fan service. Fayeyoko specifically has spoken out about fan service and the fact that they will not engage in it. So anything that you see when they're on stage and doing stuff like this is them performing to the crowd. This is not fan service the way that we know fan service to be, which is pretending to be in a relationship. That's not what they're doing. They're not pretending to do anything. They're just embellishing their reactions and embellishing their moments on stage. That means that these natural moments are natural moments, but they just do it up for the camera, if that makes sense. Inglot does the same thing. The moments that they have are natural moments. They would have those moments whether the camera was there or not. But when the camera is there, it obviously bolsters the atmosphere and it makes them want to engage and be a little bit more flirtatious or a little bit more playful. It was the same thing. It's the same high energy that you get from being on stage as a performer. When performers are performing songs, these two actors, these two performers can be on stage making it look like they dry humping all up in each other's faces. They both go home to separate houses and separate spouses. It's not that deep. You see what I'm saying? It's not that deep. So what I was saying here is that all they were doing was performing. So do I believe that some of the stuff they were doing on stage was scripted? Yes, I do. Because they were there to perform a show, to put on a show. Okay? But they are not giving fan service in the way that we know fan service has come to culturally mean, which is pretending to be in a relationship when they're not really in a relationship, using their chemistry outside of their show to attract fans while playing up the notion that they are in a relationship and queer baiting people for the sake of profit. That's not what they're doing. Okay, so I need everybody to understand the difference between fan service and performing, so that they will stop saying that these girls are fan service because they white. Yoko ain't never act like that in Thailand. Why she get like that? I said, well, first of all, Yoko was in a girl group. Some of y'all may know that, some of y'all may not, but Yoko was in a girl group, and so Yoko got on stage, and what I saw was, I think that people think that because you're an introvert, you can never be extroverted. No, Yoko very much reminds me of me. I'm an introvert extrovert. And what that means is I prefer to be by myself. I need to be by myself in order to recharge. When I go and spend time with other people, I have to come home and not be around other people for a long time. I have to isolate so I can recharge myself. And sometimes it takes weeks, sometimes it takes months, so on and so forth. But when I do go out, I am extroverted. I'm not shy. I can be the life of the party. I don't stand on the wall and look like the weirdo who doesn't know how to mingle and mangle. I get in the mix of everything and I go at it. That's Yoko to me. She's an introvert, but she also is an entertainer, and she knows how to get on stage. She knows how to perform. She knows how to play to the crowd. She knows how to do all of that. So it was funny to me that people were trying to say it was fan service because they said Yoko was being different in the Philippines than she was in Bangkok. And I was like, bruh, no, Yoko was being a performer. She is a trained professional. She knows how to get up on stage. She knows how to play to a crowd. She was out there doing the, it was so funny to me how people were amazed that Yoko could dance like that. I say, have y'all never seen, maybe y'all haven't, but she has like I think like 1 or 2 music videos on YouTube. I seen Yoko, like, you know, be a pop star, so to speak. None of that shocked me. None of that shocked me. I said, just because she's an introvert, there's a ton of people who are, Beyonce is an introvert. She does not like coming outside. She does not like coming outside. But she knows she has to for the sake of her job and her career and her entertainment. That's how Yoko is to me. People like that can turn it on. They can entertain the world. But that doesn't mean that they like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this is Yoko being fake. I think this is just Yoko being herself. But the performer Yoko, this is Yoko being the entertainer version of herself. Everybody does it. Ambivert, is that what they call it? Is that what they call it? All right, now with that being said, let's get into it. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna start with this one. I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly as I can. There's 2 Jam XJ videos from the Philippines, and I think some Bangkok moments, I'm not sure. So I'm going to do those, and then I'm going to do a Free Becky. That'll probably be it for today. And like I said, tomorrow we can pick up with more Fayeyoko moments. I have a couple more Free Becky videos, and then we got Inglat, because I really want to talk about the live yesterday, because Inglat's live yesterday, that wink white, Pete Pang, shout out to Pete Pang, dog. Shout out to Pete Pang. She's an Inglat whisperer, dog. More than anyone, she can get them girls to, hey, Pete Pang, if you here, can you please take them on another trip? I think it's time for Inglat to go out of country again. You know what I'm saying? I know you got something you need to sell in Japan again. They didn't get enough time in Japan. Remember they didn't get if I didn't get a chance to go to Disney World, if I wanted to go to Disney World, they didn't get a chance to do that. Pete Pang need to take them back to Japan so if I can go to Disney World. Yeah, without P.1. That's what I call that motherfucker now. P.1. P Pang should be knighted. Yes, she should. All right, let's get to it. Faye Yoko. Faye and Yoko just confessed during the Filled with Love. I forgot the acronym. Filled with Love in Manila. They are each other's ideal type. Let's get straight to the video. Dog, there's so much I want to say.
Never happened before, sorry.
Oh my god, bro. These 2. I love how Jam gives everybody their own intros. Like, oh my god, the clip behind the scenes of this, when Yoko was walking up on stage and P5 was standing behind her and she started tickling her. She started tickling her before she went up on stage. And she was like, that girl was walking up the stairs and she was still tickling her. I was like, what happened to P5? But I realized it. Yoko has brought out Molly. Now, Molly is the name that all of P5's close friends call her, right? Molly Sorn, Molly, right? And Molly means Jasmine in Thai, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. And so Yoko brings out Molly. Okay? Yoko brings out Molly. Molly is not daddy. P5 is daddy. That's why we don't, because I was like, I'm just like, yo, who is this person, bro? Like, she is a completely different person. But then I realized P5, just like 5, has that soft side. But only Charlotte has been able to bring that out. And like P5, it feels like only Yoko has brought that out in P5. She brings out Molly. Like, that's what that is. And I was like, now I get it. And so, and I've heard Yoko call P5 Molly. And because that was always like a stipulation for me. I was like, I hear all of P5's closest friends, they don't call her Fi, they call her Molly. So I was waiting to hear the first time I heard Yoko called P5 Molly. And the first time Yoko called P5 Molly that I know of was when they were in that restaurant doing that live, and P5 had on that purple shirt with it was like half jean, half purple, and Yoko was pretending to be her. At the beginning of that live, Yoko said something like, because I think she read a fan comment and it said P5 was handsome, and Yoko said P5 is Molly today. And that was the first, and the way that P5 smiled, like got all sweet and shy and bashful, and the way Yoko looked, I was like, oh, okay. And that was the first time I heard her call her Molly. And I was like, okay. I said, so you know that name. You were familiar with that. So I said, she really in the inner circle. Well, that's the way I took it. I was like, it seemed like she really in the inner circle now, because she's calling P5 by her nickname. So like the nickname, like, you know how you got like a family nickname? Like, she's calling her basically by the family nickname. And P5 obviously liked it. Go watch that part again, y'all, on that live. She gonna fold every time. She gonna fold every time. She gonna fold every time. And I still don't know who jacket that was. Whose shirt that was. Because they both been wearing it. My good girl is crazy. Because the first thing I think about is episode 3, part 4. They were dancing like no one was watching. Yeah, they really were. Why was y'all even there, Philo fans? Why were y'all even there? Yoko made an IG post of y'all, and y'all was in one picture. It was her and P5. It was 5 pictures posted, and y'all was in one picture. It was all the other 4 pictures were all P5 her. That's her baby, dog. They get on my nerves. See? Yoko be starting that shit. Now you shy. Now you shy. Yoko was looking good in that outfit, bro. That's my favorite outfit. That joint, the crop leather jacket with the brown leather skirt with the hoops on the side with that crop top underneath. That's so she was dog. I'm not gonna hug you. That was my favorite outfit on Yoko. That was my. And why is Marissa sitting there with that bow on top of her head like that? I hate it. Why is she dressing like Becky and her like Mon in the Gap?
Now. We have a casting for and
I hate it.
But when they saw her, when she opened the door, she was do like this.
Oh my god, I love this part.
Right?
I love this part. She's talking about when she first met Yoko.
So cute.
So she was talking about the first time she met Yoko, and she was saying Yoko popped her head into the room, and they both talked about that meeting, right? And she popped her head into the room. Well, Faye said that when she did it, she said she very much reminded her of Anung, and she said, and when she saw her, she said the first thought she had in her mind was, oh, so cute. Now watch Yoko's response. Yoko goes, I never knew that before. Now watch P5's response. Child, you got to help me, Lord. Pick me up off the floor, Jesus, because this woman be having me prostrate. Y'all heard the way she said that shit, bro? She sound like Gal Gadot. Do y'all know who Gal Gadot is? Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. I love her. She don't know me and never will, and that is fine. But I love her and the timbre in her voice, and just she fine. The way she talk is fine. Her accent is fine. Everything about her is fine. And the way that P5 answered Yoko, it immediately made me. And she kind of looked like her, right on God, right? Oh my God, they both so fine. And it's the Indian in P5 because she's Thai and Indian. And when she said that, it reminded me of Gal Gadot, and I was just like, oh my God, she sounded her English, and then she had the nerve to drop her voice a little bit and be like, "Cause I never told you." Like, oh my God, let's listen to it again. Right. Listen. Cause I never told you. Oh my gosh, it's so fun.
Yeah. On that day, we were so serious to casting for Anden to find Anden. It's so difficult on that day. But when I see her, everything is like, okay.
Wow. She said immediately. First impression.
She's a good actress. And
you are too. You are best actress. Best actress.
How comfortable have you gotten since you've been on the show?
I mean, like, for the first day that I met her, I'm a bit nervous, as always. And then I just opened the door with like I'm wondering if it's wrong or not because like there's like a lot of room. So I was like, hey.
She was like, is this the right room? Right.
This room. And then I was like, and then I just walk into that room. And then our CEO P.1 asked me to sing in front of her.
Nah, bro, look how that the subtitles are so disrespectful. You know Yoko said P.1. Don't play Yoko's accent like that. That joke came out CEO Q1. And why was that's so disrespectful. They know that she said P.1. Do not do Yoko. Her accent is not that thick, bro. I understood what she said. Y'all disrespectful with that Q1. Q1 is crazy.
On the show is very like a golden retriever type, and they like to call it, as they call him on the internet, right? So, but we also know your character is very bold, capable of breaking the rules. In fact, in episode 1, she already confessed her feelings.
Right.
In the first episode. Are you also the type to break rules or confess your feelings first?
Yeah.
Yes, because like I don't even care other thing. I just focus on the person that I crush on. It's really similar to me.
You know, here's the thing, and this is what always gets me. B5 either underreacts or she overreacts when Yoko's talking. And so even though Yoko may say something that may seem like it could expose them or give something away, it's never necessarily just what Yoko is saying for me that makes me go, well, that was weird. It's always the way P5 either underreacts, like she doing right here now. She trying to sit with her hands, not blink, or she overreacts. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen that too. So like, it's always the combination of the two. P5, you know what I'm saying, gets weird whenever Yoko starts to talk. She starts to either fidget or she just sits like, you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, well, now I know to pay attention to what she's saying. I didn't know before, but now I definitely know I'm about to listen to what the fuck she's about to say. And then you listen to what she says.
It's really similar to me. I think like everyone can feel like when I forget someone, I just want to be. Everyone can feel like when I forget someone.
No, baby. Yoko said, I think everybody can sense when I focus on someone. P5 said, she took a deep breath. This is what I'm saying, bruh. This is what I mean when I say it's not Yoko. Yoko could be talking about anybody right now. Why is P5 over there hyperventilating, bro? Get this woman a bag. She's simulating she's blowing into a paper bag. Like, get this woman a bag. P5 over there panicking. She just knows everything. And it's so funny. P5's like, everything Yoko says comes back to me. It wouldn't if you would just calm down. Relax. No, we don't know yet. We don't know anything. Okay, P5? We don't know anything. Yoko's just talking and we're just enjoying it. Relax. You doing a lot, baby. And it's all over your face. Literally, it's all over your face.
I think like everyone can feel like when I forget someone or just want to be like close to someone. Yeah, like it's really similar to a character. Yeah.
So you're willing to.
Was she being like, yeah, it's me? Like, what did you, were you waving at fans at that particular time? That's such a weird random time to wave at your fans, and it wasn't even like a full wave, so we couldn't tell what you were doing. It literally just looked like you raised your hand and said, yeah, that's me. So if you were waving at your fans, you waved so imperceptibly that it didn't look like a wave to the fans. It just looked like you were like, that's me. Look at how she raised her hand. It did. Look at how she raised her hand. It looked like she was like, yep, that's me. What are you doing?
Like, it's really
because if you're waving to the fans, I heard somebody say something. Look, she goes,
yeah.
Look,
So
that looked like she raised the hand and say, did somebody say it's P5? And she raised the hand and say, yeah, guys, it's me. It is. It's me. It's me.
You're willing to say whatever you want to say, what your heart feels.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
And I know the blankets want to know.
Don't let the baby do that.
That you want to say to Faye.
Is there anything you want to say to Faye right now? Listen to this, y'all. Listen to what this girl says. Faye is already panicking. She's like, what is she going to say? At this point, it could be anything. Let's move in together. Let's have babies. We already have a baby on the way. It's Yoko. You never know. So let's see what she says. Let's see what she says. Faye looks nervous. Not T-Dog. Yoko was trying to figure out what to say, but not what to say.
I'm so lucky to have you.
I'm so lucky that that girl sat there and thought, she said, what's the most inconspicuous thing I could say so that, you know, it's like they'll just think that we P-nom, you know? And then she said, like, she literally sat there, y'all. Like, that didn't come off the cuff. Like, Yoko sat there and decided what she was gonna say, and she said, I'm gonna be subtle. I'm so lucky to have you. As a friend, ... because that's what you would say to a friend. Like, as a friend, you normally add that caveat of, as a friend, I'm so lucky to have you in my life as a friend. I'm so lucky to have you in my life as a sister. I'm so lucky to have you in my life as a mentor, as somebody I can look up to. You see what I'm saying? Like, these are caveats that you add, but when you just go, I'm just so lucky in my life. I'm just so lucky to have you. Normally, that kind of have you that's implied is like, have you. You know, it's not like have you. It's like have you. You know what I mean? So, and Faye's reaction again. Jam! Okay, I swear to God, me and Jam ain't the same person. But I told y'all, it's always Faye. This is getting a little scary. I swear to God, we don't talk. But this is literally what I just said. Jam, yo, it's always Faye's reaction that gets me. It's always Faye. It's not Yoko. Yoko be saying basically generic stuff, and Faye be over there twitching and flinching and deep breathing and hyperventilating and shit. That's what makes us go. Look, you said Yoko demonstrating her. I said Yoko was talking about. She said, sit your ass down. P5 said, sit your. I'm sorry, if you don't know what's going on, Yoko is doing her first impression of P5. Like, when she walked into the room and she said, so that's how P5 was. Like, she cool, she just said that. P5 gets up and looks at her and she's like, no, sit your ass down. It's not, don't do that. She knows she right, though. I know that P5 was standing there looking like somebody's boyfriend. I know she was. Yoko probably was like, oh my God, is that? And Yoko didn't even realize that's who she was going to be acting opposite to. She didn't even. She said, sit your.
I was looking at her like,
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what you did. You know that's exactly what she did. Yoko, that's like the start of a whole love story, y'all. Like a movie, you know what I'm saying? Like a rom-com. Yoko bursts into the door like that, and P5 looks over at her like this type shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, and then the hand on the chin is crazy. She looked over at her like this. Yoko was like, shut the door, and it's like that. And now they go together. Long story short, and now they go together. I mean, I don't care if you believe it or not. Now they go together.
I was looking at her like.
And now they go together.
Yeah, I said that.
You know when I'm singing why I do like that? Because she just like that.
Oh, we know. Can't stay but had to pop by and give some love and support. Thank you, OG. Love you. Thank you for the super chat.
Jimmy.
Only Fi can call her Jimmy.
Jimmy is for P5.
Jimmy is for P5. I have my thoughts. I know y'all say Jimmy is like this like cartoon frog and all this other bullshit, but I have my thoughts on why P5 calls Yoko Jimmy, and why Yoko doesn't like to be called Jimmy unless P5 is the only reason why she is the only person who can call her, or the only person who is allowed to call her Jimmy. And I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get canceled. Because y'all be liking the cancel. I don't want to get canceled.
Do I look like a frog?
No, you don't. That's not why she says it. I don't think that's why she says it.
For a while.
No,
Somebody said Jimmy doesn't mean frog. Jimmy is not like
it
that.
doesn't mean a frog. It means cute.
It means cute. Right.
Jimmy has a secret code, but I cannot tell you guys.
Wait, what?
Jimmy has
Frog is meaning cute.
No, actually, Jimmy has some like secret code
a secret code, but I cannot tell you guys.
that I can't tell you guys. So P5 says it not Jimmy like frog, but Jimmy means cute. Now, what did I just say? I swear to God, Nikki, what did I just say? I just said that I have a feeling why I think P5 calls Yoko Jimmy. But the reason why I won't say it is because I don't want to get canceled. I just said it. And Yoko says, well, actually, Jimmy has a real meaning, but I can't tell you because it ain't that shit that P5 just said about it being cute. It ain't that. That's why Yoko said that. She clarified. She was like, actually, no. She literally said, actually, no. Look, she said no. And why? Look. She said it doesn't mean frog, it means cute. She said no, actually. So she literally corrected it. She said no, actually. She said no, actually. Jimmy is a secret code that we have, but I can't tell you. And it has nothing to do with Jimmy and Ty, because we know Jim and Ty. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. That would be too obvious, y'all. No, it's not that. It's not that. That would be too obvious. Because we know Jim and Ty is also an acronym for, or, a euphemism for, the vagina, the female body part. But no, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Maybe we can talk about it in the next tribunal. I might disclose what I believe it is. But it's not. That would be too obvious. It's not that.
You guys.
Hey, P5, where your ass go there? Look at P5 toys. They said music they wanted to dance. Look, this is gay behavior.
Marisa and P.I.S. can do that, but for me.
P5 said, look, Bro, first of all, I get it, but P5 P5 is like, hey, now P.I. and P5 the same age. They're 30 years old. P5 is like, I'm too old. That's how she acted. She's like, I'm not finna get out here and put that dance for y'all. P5 said, I mean, she did, but not the way we wanted her to. She definitely wasn't out there getting it the way Faye be getting it. Faye gonna be 38 years old, 39 years old, 45, still out there cranking it, you know. Working, backing it up.
But you can dance. Yeah. Go, guys.
See? She got still under the bus. She's like, no, we all can go.
Do you have music?
See, this is the extroverted part of Yoko. Look at Yoko. Yoko like, no, let's just go. Yoko like, let's just go and get it over with. I'm like, with Yoko, they gonna keep asking for it. Look. She trying to get people. Yoko's like, you come with me. She said, come on, man. I hate them shorts. I hate that she chose to wear those shorts with those boots. I have been trying to hold my tongue because y'all know how much I love P5. Y'all know I do, but I can't. Y'all know I can't help it. When I see somebody in an outfit I disapprove of, I must be unbiased and I must speak my mind. I hate them shorts. I hate them so bad. I hate them. And I really hate that she chose to wear them tall ass cowboy boots with them. I do. But I still love her though. But I still love her though. Love her to death. But that and them joints got the V cut too. Like, nah, bro. I'm gonna take them joints off and sling them.
Oi!
Hey, we're still together.
Sorry, guys. K5 long ago.
Sorry, guys. I'm only from 5. Oh, they did a little. Now, did they write this? Because that just sounds like. I mean, Yoko she said that about 4 times in that concert. Oh, okay. Okay, P5 still had water in her mouth. I was checking because she does this thing when Yoko be eating or drinking. She be like, Charlotte does the same thing to P5. Do y'all remember that live when Inglot were sitting? They were with Anna like with Mother Anna, and they were eating the chili paste and stuff. And Charlotte had and Faye had on. I don't know what they had on. I can't remember. But y'all know it was one of the ones they were sitting down in that house in the room. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. And Charlotte put like some chili paste or something in her hand and held it out like this. And Faye looked at her like, bitch, what? And Charlotte said. If I ate the shit, if I ate it, bruh. I love Faye, but when she did that, I said, oh, damn. City Girls up 10 points. I said, P5, what you doing? What you do? She said, and P5 said, that very much, I thought that's what P5 was doing, because P5 do be doing that to Yoko, where she be like, like she feeding a squirrel. That's how Charlotte was. Charlotte was acting like she was feeding Paolo. Like, and I just. They are so just like, oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. No. She said no. Belle V said, this is obvious, the scripted stuff, but my delusion doesn't care. Here's the thing. There was a lot of it that was, so here, y'all have to understand, when y'all think scripted, and I don't know if you guys understand how like a show like this goes together. It's not scripted the way y'all think it's scripted. Like, it's scripted the way a reality show is scripted. Like, a reality show is not scripted as in lines. It's scripted as in situational, right? So it's situationally scripted. Like, they intentionally put people who they know don't like each other together and stir a pot, right? And then they record, and obviously bullshit's gonna happen because that's the point. That's the intention. So it's the same thing with this. Certain things are scripted out, like, oh, you're supposed to get up and you're supposed to dance with them, look lovingly into their eyes. There's certain stuff like that. But the things that they're saying, the ad libs and all that other shit, in a show like this, they are literally just ad-libbing. This is like improvisational. What's scripted? So when people say that, I can tell that they don't know 100% what they're talking about when it comes to performances, because something like this can't be scripted in the sense that they're gonna do the same lines over and over again like a stage play. But what is scripted is maybe certain situations and scenarios based on what the itinerary that they're given from the people who put the show together. That's what, so when you say it's scripted, be very careful how you use this, because that's again how they get into that's how again they got accused of fan servicing and got people started getting ignorant over the weekend and blaming and causing and saying that, oh, it's fan service, because no, it is, but it isn't. Okay? So it is, but it isn't. It's not like a script written out like, Yoko, you say this, P5, you say that. That's not how that goes. Okay? So just so we know, yes, certain things are put in the program to be useful or to create a scenario or to create context, but they really be up there just ad-libbing, improvising. Unless it's a part of an actual song performance. Or a scene, y'all know. For instance, stuff like this. Like, they're just responding to the crowd. And not to mention, we saw, bruh, P.I.'s holding Marissa while Faye holding Yoko's waist. It was a lot. This was like a tandem of the stair thing. It was like a whole lot of stuff going on here. I love that shirt. That shirt was at H&M. They said it sold out when people saw it. People found it. That shirt is hard though. Yoko looked nervous. Now she taught her the right way to hold a microphone. We seen this before. She said, well, come here. If you're gonna do it, come here. Bring it in. There ain't no reason for her to be. Look at how she rubbing on that girl's back. This is what I'm talking about, bro. They just supposed to be singing the song. What are you doing? P5 is so touchy-feely. And Yoko probably just be eating it up. Faye understood the assignment. Yes, she did. She always does. She said, take the mic. Bruh.
Give it up one more
They
time,
are so
everybody.
gay. Nikki, remember it's public. I didn't say nothing. What do you mean, remember it's public? What did I say? I didn't say anything. Remember what? I don't know why you're telling me to remember it's public, but okay. Which love singing you like they start singing the happy birthday joint. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. She don't want to unwrap it herself.
She's my everything. She's my everything.
Now, again, this is what I mean. These questions in these games, right? Like, they know what they're gonna play, maybe. A lot of times it doesn't seem like they know, but they definitely don't know what the questions are. This is just them responding to these questions, putting them right. That's what I mean when I say certain stuff is scripted out. Like, certain stuff is scripted out. Like this, they obviously plan to play this game, but their responses, right, are what's not planned. And that's the part that y'all got to remember. The responses are not planned. Yes, they can feed into the characters that they play, right? We know that, but they're not responding as Kun Nung and Anung. They make sure to differentiate when they're doing that. They are talking about them, like Yoko and P5. My partner is my blah, 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 blah. I don't know, again, why they chose to use the term partner. Again, partner in Thailand must be like sister in Thailand, and I hate the way they throw it around so casually. It took a good 4 minutes for P5 to answer that question, too. And then she go, P5 is mine. Now, she literally wrote that on the shirt for that You magazine. We saw that. We've heard her say that several times at this point. I don't think that this was. I think she's serious. I think she's serious.
Answer when I say so. Yoko is my blank.
Not a hard launch confession. Yoko is my Joa. Lover, girlfriend in Filipino. Tagalog. I said Filipino. Tagalog. Not them looking at each other to decide how much they want to reveal. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's what they just did. They looked at each other to be like, what? They England does that. They looked at each other to be how much? P5 was like, P5 looked at her. She said, yeah. What you gonna say? Her eyes said what you finna say. Cause based on what you finna say, I'm finna say something. Is that why Yoko went first? That's why Yoko went first. Yoko the more bold one. Yoko gave P5 permission to say she's my everything. Did Yoko go first?
She's my everything.
Oh no, P5. Okay, so P5 went first. P5 went first. She's my everything. And then Yoko says she's P5 is mine.
I just said that you were. Did you write something up or?
Wait. Okay, so did Yoko go first? Wait, hold up. Did Yoko go first?
She's my everything.
When did Yoko say she's mine? So P5 did go first. Okay, so Yoko responded. The way they were looking back and forth at each other, though, you could tell they were definitely trying to determine what they were going to say. P5 was looking at her board. Yoko was looking at her board, looking back up at P5. They were looking back at each other, back and forth. They were both trying to decide what they were going to say. It was like, all right, what do we... Because they could have said anything. They could have said she's my sister. They could have said she's my sweet girl or something like that. They could have said anything that didn't imply, but she's my everything and P5 is mine is crazy. Okay? Like, those are pretty... those are pretty non-platonic answers. P5 is mine, or she's mine.
I just said that you were. Did you write something up, or do you want to just say it?
What? P5 is mine.
Okay, so she did say that afterwards. P5 is mine.
I don't say that.
Like, look at P5. Look at P5. Look like she wanted to pass out.
What? P5 is mine.
P5 look like she wanted to pass out. Why she gasped? P5 gasped, look, y'all.
You want to just say it?
What? P5 is mine. What?
She gasped right there. She said. Wait, what she say? She said, yeah, okay, she said it again. Yeah, P5 is mine. She said, yeah, P5 is mine. They just confessed in front of the audience. They definitely did. They definitely did. They definitely did. I mean, what do you call that?
Someone is.
Look at what? Now here's my question. And this is me being over analytical, but who gives a fuck? This is why you guys are here. If they're answering this question, who is your ideal type? And they don't go together or they're not interested in each other at all. Why would Yoko's answer matter to P5? Like, why does P5 looking over? Like, what are you trying to see? If you match up or if what she's saying matches you. And so you should therefore make sure that what you say matches her. Either way, what you checking for? Either way, what you checking for? Just asking questions. Like, why would she need to? Why are you looking at that woman? Why are you looking at that woman's board?
Any guesses what they might be writing?
They're writing each other. They're writing each other.
Real type of someone is someone who.
I love y'all. Y'all so cute. You. No. Look. I thought at some. So she goes you, but at some point she draws an arrow. I thought I saw an arrow on that board. she draws an arrow so that it's pointing at Yoko, because you could have been anybody. That was P5 trying to be slick. That's some air sign shit. That was her trying to be ambiguous. You could be anybody. Mind you, we all know who you is, and you know who you is too. And P5 knows who you is, but you could be anybody. So technically, you can't say that she was saying anybody specifically. That's some Libra air sign shit, okay? For sure. Not Yuko. It's Yuko. It's Yuko. Which you? Yeah, which you talking about? P5 is like the only person who I'm letting read it. That's the thing. Hold on though. P5 low key, when she turned it around though, she did turn it around so the fans could see it, but she immediately made it so that only Yoko could see it. Watch. So, okay, so she turns it around. Her answer is you. Yoko says, oh. And then from this moment forward, P5 deliberately holds it so that Yoko can read it and see what it, like, she's obviously, you get what I'm saying? That's why she drew the arrow, so there would be no doubt left. Because she was obviously letting Yoko, she was like, yo, she's like, look, I'm talking about you. She said, you. P5 said, look, she was like, I'm talking about you. Look, you. They talking some Yuko.
We get a picture, all right?
Look. P5, you trying to figure out which way that arrow is supposed to go, because my slow ass will see. And that's the part I saw. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, so we're from Fayeyoko.
Yoko and her little smirk.
The ideal type of someone is someone who is
cool. You know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of episode 2 when they were in the library and Kun Nung went in for a kiss and the Nung pulled away and walked away. Like, they made P5 jump through gasoline fire hoops with draws on to say who she was talking about, and all Yoko wrote was cool. Bitch, I would have erased that. The Aquarius in me would have erased that so fast and been like, pretty. Like, you ain't gonna sit here at me out here looking stupid. She be doing that to P5 all the time, though. She be having P5 out here looking like she the only one. She be having P5 out here looking like she the only one, like she the only one exposing them, yo. Yoko is a mess, dog. Cool is for fine. That's a no duh. I get that. But I'm saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that cool. The point is, P5 wrote you and then took an arrow. I mean, that's the most blatant way you can say it. All Yoko said was cool. It doesn't matter that's supposed to represent Faye. She got played. Y'all gotta learn how to laugh at shit like that, bro. She got played. It's okay. It's okay. That Cancer's tricked that Libra. It's all right. It's okay.
Who was really cool to you, for you?
She would see who's really cool to you, for you.
I think I need to explain for that.
Yeah, Yoko was like, pretty obvious.
Yeah, really clear, right?
What we gonna do with this information? They were obviously talking about each other. P5 still got played though. On the first date, I'll take my date too. So P5 first date is taking somebody home.
It's home.
Yoko never had a chance. I'm sorry. My dad.
Can you give me a hug?
Yoko is so possessive. Girl, the fans can't even give her an air hug without you hugging her too. Jesus. Jesus, Yoko.
Are you love birthday sweet? You like my gift? I'm sorry, that is my gift. Are you love birthday sweet? You like my gift? I'm sorry, that is my gift.
You like my gift is crazy. You like my gift is crazy. Your gift is literally sitting next to you. Sorry, that's my gift. P5 is... Why would Marissa and Ice do? I just got a question. Like, what did Marissa and Ice do? What? I would like to see some of their interactions. Cause what were they doing the whole time P5 and Yoko was acting like this? Since it's scripted, that's what people like to say. I would love to know what the other two young women were doing, you know, whilst Yoko and P5 were romantically frolicking about on stage. Were they even there? No. Why am I even here? Like, why am I even here?
If Yoko was a dessert, what type of dessert would she be?
The strawberry thing.
I never know that we have that kid.
Yoko said, when y'all start asking that question, right?
The same with the first round.
Yeah, Yoko said that. Y'all see, proof they be switching shit up on them.
Here a different experience from show number 1. So this is the first time this will be answered today.
See, now this is the same place. They had, I guess they had 2 different showings, and this is what I mean when I say that they know the games they're gonna play, but they don't know the questions they're gonna ask. She just said, wait a minute, y'all didn't ask that in the first round. He was like, yeah, well, we switched up some of the questions in the second round, so you know, this is the first time you be answering this today. Again, like I said, proof that they only know what they're doing, but their responses and shit like that be dead genuine. You know what I'm saying? So P5 is digging in her shirt so deep, like she be like the strawberry, yeah. And she did it more than once. That's the thing. I don't know what she had in her face for. You done licked up on that strawberry and them lychees. Likey, however you say it. Lychee, whatever.
Have you seen my nails getting red?
She be violating the hell out of them fruits. She be violating the hell out of them fruits.
Yeah, she's like strawberry.
I didn't see this clip.
Have you seen my nails getting red? Yeah, she's like strawberry.
Yes, she's like strawberry. So the question was, if Yoko was a dessert, what would she be? And P5 said, yeah, she's like a strawberry.
Flashback.
Because, and the thing is, I know that wouldn't mean anything. You'd be like, oh, that's cute. She said, yeah, but again, here's the context. When you know that, you know why Faye was reacting the way she was reacting when all the fans were yelling out strawberry. It was because this is why they said that Yoko would be a strawberry, and this is why P5 put her head down and was digging so deep in her shirt. I thought she was trying to make a whole new one out of the thread she was pulling out of it. So this being the context of strawberry and P5 reacting the way she did when the fans yelled strawberry, and then P5 still blatantly saying, yes, Yoko is like a strawberry, is absolutely diabolical. I'm sorry, diabolical, because they have their own level of diabolical over there in Thailand. It's diabolical. This is absolutely absurd. This is absurd. She playing weekend music, weekend music playing in the background while she violating that show. Look, I told you, she just more than once. Look at this one. Look at this one. I'm not finna do this with her. I'm not. And she said, yeah, Yoko is a she's like a strawberry. And again, she's got plenty of them. There's plenty of video proof that she knew what they were saying when they said that. And for her to say outright and agree and be like, yeah, when she knew we was gonna pull this shit up, for her to say that outright, yeah, Yoko's like a strawberry, that's out of control.
Yeah, she's like strawberry.
Yeah, she's like a strawberry. She knew. She knew.
It's like a sweet.
It's like sweet.
It's like a.
Like sweet sour.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour.
Yeah, but
Really?
it's nice.
Like jelly.
Is it?
Okay. Just I wasn't. Let me go ahead and. I gotta get my lips together. Just pardon me if you don't mind. I just. Yeah. Okay. Have you tasted it? Okay. No, that's fine. Have you tasted it? So she's like a strawberry. We just saw the video of how P5 treats strawberries. Sweet and sour. Yoko said sweet and sour. She said, like jelly. And P5 said yes. And she said, have you tasted it? Get the hell. Yo, the hammer's downstairs because I was hanging my TV. Get the hammer. I hate y'all, bro. Get the hammer is crazy. But have you tasted it? It's crazier. I know for sure Yoko already watched those vids on TikTok. Somebody sent them to her because y'all nasty. Y'all don't know how to not tag them and stuff like that. I know that somebody tagged that girl in that video probably months ago. Those videos probably months ago because y'all nasty.
Yeah, but really, it's nice.
P5 said, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. When Yoko said jelly, P5 said it's nice. What is it? Yo, what's it's nice, dog? What is you, yo, what? It's like sweet, it's like sour. Yoko says, sweet and sour?
Yeah, but
Yo, and P5 goes, yeah, and then Yoko says, jelly? And Yoko and P5 says, it's nice. Like Borat. She said that shit like Borat. She said, it's nice. And then looked at Yoko. Look at Ice and Marissa, dog. They sitting there like they fans too. They sitting there watching this shit unfold. You tasted it? Yeah, she's like, Yoko don't play though. She be having P5 on the ropes.
she asked me,
Next question.
Next question.
And then she tells him, oh, next question. Have you tasted it? She got her speechless again. Yoko be, yo, P5 never, y'all want to know, y'all like, how did this person, this young 22-year-old, with all the women that P5 has been around, like the gorgeous women like Shampoo and Sue Lux and P5 and Charlotte, all the MGT girls and all you, Mina and and you know, she been around all these beautiful women, actresses, and you know what I'm saying, and none of these women have been able to tame her. Why is it that this one was the one that tamed her? Because at the end of the day, all those women could not match P5's daddy energy. Not even Lux. There were times when Lux would like be the aggressor and we could see it. But Yoko will always do something. I mean, P5 will always do something to put Lux back on the ropes. They can make each other shout like that. You know what I'm saying? Yoko really just be having P5 on the ropes fighting for her life. Just guard up. She not even swinging back. At least she would swing back at Lux. She not even swinging back at Yoko. And I think the fact that Yoko is younger is what really catches her off guard. Like Yoko 22 be coming at her like she daddy. Like y'all see that clip? I don't know if it's gonna be in here, but y'all see that clip when they was actually watching. I think this was in Bangkok though. When they were actually watching the final episode and they were being recorded, remember? And it was like right before the lights went down and Yoko was like, she was sitting on one side, P5 was on one side of the couch and Yoko was on the other side of the couch, and Yoko was grabbing the blanket so she could cover them up, and she turned around and she realized that P5 was too far, and she looked at P5 and she didn't even say anything. She just did like this. She looked at her and she said, and she like slammed her head, like she like, you know what I'm saying? She hit the chair like brick, like slide your ass over here. And as the lights started to go down, you saw P5 slide her ass over. You saw P5 like, let me get myself. The same thing happened when she took her arm from around her. P5 looked at her like, Yoko looked at her like, Yoko didn't say anything. She just said, and then she looked down at her arm like, what you doing? And P5 was like, I have never seen anybody have that level of allowed control, because it's obviously allowed. Like, it's not like she's manipulating or mind controlling her. It's but allowed control. Like P5 really she really gives in to anything that Yoko wants. It's crazy. But she said that Yoko acts like a spoiled brat with her, and we really saw it. I really saw it. Yoko acts like a spoiled brat in the best way possible, but she feels safe with P5. And that's what Yoko said she wanted. She wants somebody to treat her like a baby. So, yo, it's crazy.
She just like asking me, hey Yoko, do you want to eat ramyeon at my home?
Oh, the ramyeon. So ramyeon, I didn't know nothing about this. I just learned, but when you ask in Asian culture, Southeast Asian culture specifically, when you ask somebody to have ramyeon in your home, it's the same thing as in Western culture when we say Netflix and chill. So I did not realize that, and it sounds like P5 did not know that either when she asked Yoko to come to her house for some ramyeon. But it's also P5. And while she could sit here and act like she didn't know what it meant then, and like she don't know what it means to these people here, what does it mean? Oh, is there something wrong? Like, she can act like that, but I didn't know because of cultural differences. But I know what Netflix and chill means. Why would P5 not know what that means when she grew up over there? Even if it's something that they just started saying more recently. Y'all really think that she didn't know and it's pop culture? Like everybody, y'all really think that P5 didn't know? Y'all really think she didn't? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how much I believe that P5 didn't know. It's Korean slang. Even, okay, here's the thing though. The same way, I get that it's Korean slang, but y'all talk like Korean slang, Korean music, Korean dramas aren't taking over the world right now, specifically in Southeast Asia. I'm certain that P5 is very familiar with a lot of Korean slang. I still don't think that and it's like, okay, well, Netflix and chill is an American thing, but isn't it all over the world too? Everybody all over the world knows what it means. That was created in America. So I'm pretty certain that just because ramyeon at my home was Korean slang doesn't mean that P5 would be unaware of it. The same way she knows what Netflix and chill mean and she's born in Thailand. She knows, I'm sorry. I find it very hard to believe that she wouldn't know. That's just me. The same way everybody knows what Netflix and chill means, but it was created in America by Americans. I feel like she would be aware of what that means having grown up in that area in Southeast Asia. That's just me though. Like I said, P5 is not like old, bro. Like she's not 50 years old. She's only 30. I don't think that she's so out of touch that she wouldn't know what that means. That's just me though. Y'all want P5 to be innocent so bad. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
She's saying without knowing the meaning. It's like, hey Yoko, are you hungry? Do you want ramyeon at my home?
So, what is wrong? I was angry on that time because I saw her very hungry, and then I asked her like a normal question, like, okay, I have ramyeon in my home, so you want to go to ramyeon in my home?
Nothing wrong, right?
And then on that day until now, she didn't tell me the meaning.
So from that day until now, and we don't know what day that was, from that day until now, she's saying that she doesn't know what that meant. So she never took the time to look it up, even though Yoko made it such a big deal about it. She never took the time to look, because I would have looked it up. Personally. Even if she didn't know what she said in the moment when she first said it, y'all trying to tell me that she never looked it up afterwards? You saying 7th of June like you know that's the first time they had ramyeon together at the house. Y'all don't know that that's the first time they had ramyeon. That's why I know that's what everybody wants to default to, but it could have been even before then. Y'all honestly think that the first time Yoko went to P5's house was this month? Y'all think that the first time Yoko went to P5's house was this month?
Just let her ask me more.
Cause what?
Just let her ask me more.
Just let her ask me more is what she was trying to say. Ask me more is crazy.
But what is the meaning?
The meaning is like, Yoko is so hungry. Your nong is so hungry.
Your nong is so hungry.
So you want to have my... So you want to have my...
So you want to have my what?
So you
P5?
want to have my...
So you want to have my, and then she changed it so you want to have Ramyeon in my home. Y'all keep thinking that she don't know and didn't know what that shit meant. Y'all keep thinking that. It makes for a cuter story in your mind. If that's what you think, then that's fine. But even in this, that was a very... she didn't accidentally say that. She meant to say that. She was like, so you want to have my... And then she paused because she meant to say that and imply something. And then she changes it and says, oh, you want to have Ramyeon in my home? Someone cover Marissa's ears. Right, that she really a baby. She really a baby though. Look at her sitting there like.
I never deny that. I never reject for that.
I'll never reject that. She said I'll never say no to that. So you want that. So you want, see now they just playing in y'all faces. I'll never say no to that. That's what she was trying to say. She was like, so you want to come to my house and have Ramyeon at my home? And she was like, I'll never say that. Yoko was saying, I'll never say no to that. And P5 goes,
I never reject for that.
I'll never say no to that. And P5
So you
goes,
want that?
so you want that? And then Yoko hit her with the, y'all saw Yoko hit her with the up and down joint like.
That.
So you want that? It's a normal question.
And then she goes back. Now, after having implied that she already knows what it means with the, oh, so you want to have my, she goes back and goes, what? It's a normal question. And y'all really gonna sit here and look me in my face and tell me that this 30-year-old woman didn't know what the fuck that she was saying when she asked Yoko to come back to her crib for Ramyeon. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta learn how to read folk better than that, bro. Come on, dog.
Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything.
Exactly. Even though the host is like, bro, nobody's saying nothing. You good. You got it.
Love to cook. What would you cook for Yoko, for example? If you were going to cook it,
I love the look. The way that Yoko be control, bro. She said if I was about to answer it, first of all, it's Faye's question. Yoko put the mic down. She said, "No, I got this." She's because the question is technically the question is, I think the question was, what would you do, or like, what would you make, or something like. It wasn't like, what would you cook for them if on a first date or something like that.
For Yoko,
yeah. And Yoko was like, "Nah, I got this." Yoko said, "Ain't no example. I'm gonna tell a real story." She said, Yoko said, I'm finna tell a real story. P5 she be getting run. I know she be running her pressure. I know she be running P5's pressure up. Look, she said, please.
We just
on that night.
Home, like after the work, and then
came back home after work. The way she talking is like they live together. She said, so we came home after work.
I'm so hungry.
I'm hungry.
And she just like asking me, hey, Yoko, do you want to eat from now at my home?
Yoko's birthday July 14th. She's gonna be 23. She already turned. It's basically a Korean version of Netflix and chill. Yoko's unstoppable. She is that. P5 better stop playing with this girl like this. She know Yoko is built to. Yoko will keep, yeah, because Yoko was gonna keep going. Look, bruh. He said Yoko really. MC said Yoko really likes it. Faye is so down. She is. P5 down like 4 flats. P5 is down like 4 flats, bro. This is like a baby, bro.
So,
Yoko was mashing though. She was grubbing. I love Filipino food. Y'all already know that's my favorite. That's my favorite type of food. If you didn't know, now you know. My favorite type of food, aside from my mother's southern cooking, is Filipino food. What is she whispering to her? Is she even whispering to her? Because knowing them, they nasty. They can be doing anything.
I mentioned earlier that
they don't care. Yoko definitely don't care.
Day you want to cook, right? So we want to ask the rest of you. Do you enjoy cooking? If you were to cook food for each other, what food would you make? So you said first date cooking would be great, but what is the dish that you would cook for your partner?
Oh, now it's Marissa and Ice's turn.
We are good at cooking.
She thought Yoko wouldn't dare it.
Good at cooking.
Why not? She know Yoko. I think she knows.
It's amazing. Never have that before, Sylvie.
Now, let's talk about this. That was not a Freudian slip. That was intentional. I don't care. I know. Look. I don't care. I do not care. It looks amazing. I never tried it before, so babe. And then the reason why I know it was intentional is because when she had a chance to correct herself, she doubles down with my baby girl. Like what like y'all that come on, dog. Ain't no way she slipped up and said that shit. Time check. Oh, 2:31. Thank you, Star. I love you, baby. Okay. Well, looks like I know this ran longer than I thought it would. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But don't worry. I will continue with the Fayeyoko moments and everything like that tomorrow, along with some more freeing Becky, and some Inglot, I promise. But I'm gonna finish this out. But yeah, it is time for me to call it. You don't think that was intentional? You really don't think it was intentional? She slipped on the first one, but that was intentional. Y'all really think that she slipped up and said, babe? Now, babe is like here's the thing. English is not P5's first language. Okay, it's not. She speaks English well, but it's not her first language. I think all of us who are I'm not like fluently bilingual, but I know enough of a couple of different languages to get around safely if I go to different countries. And I'll say it like this. Those of us who are bilingual or who have, you know enough of another language, you know that you think about what you say before you say it, even if you're fluent. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still a slower process than your native tongue. It's still a slower process than your native tongue, okay? Even if you're fluent in that second language, it is still a slower process in your native tongue. That means you have more time to think. Y'all really think that when she said babe the first time, y'all really think that she did not intentionally say it? Listen, she slowed it down. She paused before she said, so babe? She paused. That means she had time to think, y'all. It's not that hard. Look.
Never had that before, Sylvie.
I never had this before, so babe. Look.
Never had that before, Sylvie.
Never had that before, so babe. And then Yoko said, babe. Now, I don't believe Yoko was expecting it, which is why Yoko was like, babe. Like, Yoko was looking at her like, babe. And then P5 puts her mic down, right? And P5 pushes her mic down, and she goes, my baby girl. And she doubles down.
Baby girl.
And then she goes, all right, I'm gonna put my mic down. I don't want to touch this mic anymore. That part, that's what she said after that. Sapphic suffering. Oh, you said as a bilingual person, I thought the exact same thing. Thank you, Sapphic. And I agree. You know what I mean? Like, guys, it's hard. Like I said, if you're bilingual, you understand exactly what I'm saying. Like, it would be hard for that to be a slip up. In her, now, if she had slipped up and said Tirak or something like that, or, said something like a Thai endearment, I would have been like, oh shit. That would have made more sense to me. Had she slipped up and said something like that, I would have been like, oh, okay, that was a Freudian slip. But she intentionally said babe, and she intentionally said baby girl. Okay? So, and then this part right here, she was trying to Lady in the Tramp. P5 was trying to eat the other end of the noodle so they could do like the little pocky game, little kiss joint, and Lady in the Tramp. And Yoko didn't give her a chance, and P5 was like, oh, okay. But then she liked that shit. She got that shit from Charlotte, bro. They was watching the Miss Finn live. They watched the whole Miss Finn live, and then they just reenacted it on stage. I keep saying Miss Finn, Madam Finn. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The whole Madam Finn live, they definitely reenacted this whole thing. But yo, nothing beats when Charlotte rapped it. Charlotte grabbed that. Okay, it was the tongue action for me personally. I mean, I like, you know, Yoko did her thing here, but the way Charlotte P5 said, girl, P5 was about to walk her out that room, dog. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, I love this part. Oh, you ain't showed the front now, but hold up though. To be fair, everybody was like, oh, Yoko went after P5 in this situation. To be fair, technically, if you saw the whole clip when they started dancing, P5 started that shit, okay? Technically, P5 started this. And this part right here was after P5 had already pulled her in and was dancing with her. And then Yoko came over there and was dancing with her. And I saw this, like, I see what you just said, Alicia. No, not Alicia, I'm sorry. Who was it that just said that? Oh, I am Dot said, oh, wow, Fi almost came out for a second. On God, that's what everybody was saying too, because when I first saw this clip, it very much, the way she was dancing, we seen her do that with everybody. It very much was like, oh, okay. And Yoko was like, oh, nah, don't worry. I can hang with you if you want me to. It was just funny to see that, like, the fact that we're so used to seeing soft P5 right now. And then Yoko was like, nah, hold on. I want Daddy Fi. We getting Molly right now, and Yoko was like, I want Daddy Fi again. They so cute, bruh. Yoko living her best life, bruh. Oh my God, dog. That's her. Never mind. She was like, P5 look like she be wanting to get in Yoko's mouth, dog. But God dang, girl. That shirt is clean, I know. I love it. It's sold out on the H&M website. They are the cutest. Oh, we get a bonus? What's the bonus? I'm so excited. Oh, yeah, them at the airport, y'all. Y'all saw them sitting in the lap? Did you see her sitting in her lap? That's what I saw.